Well, we're here. Let's go. Let me get my Twitch chat open. I have some more stuff I need to do too, so I should also hide the screen capture for now. I just realized I had that shit on. I mean, nothing sensitive was shown, so it's fine, but still, I prefer not to have that unnecessarily.
Is the Spanguole.
Oh, piece of fucking Twitch homepage. Why do you autoplay stuff? I hate autoplaying stuff so much. I am in the wrong page. No, it shouldn't be unavailable. No, it shouldn't be unavailable. Here we go, here we go. Let's get this on some promo. Okay, I have promoted this and probably nobody will read anyways, but now I think we're ready to go. Let me double check all of my workspaces and shit. Yeah, okay, great. And my moving thing works also, which is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can see it moving. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, let me redo my screen capture. My chat should be available and my everything is good, everything should be good to go. Let's just test this out. Does it show up in my chat here? Wait, it's not showing up. Why is my chat not showing up? Or is Twitch just broken? We might have to switch and do this somewhere else, because I want to see if my chatting and shit works. Maybe Streamlabs is not working. Wait, I don't want to be showing that, I guess. Whatever. I guess my chat isn't working for the time being. Kind of sad. Or then Twitch is like blocking it. Let me go to my own channel here and let's try normal chat instead. Yeah, no, it just ain't working, okay. Well, we're not fixing that now, so... Whatever, I'm done with trying to get my chat working. Let's talk coding. As you might notice, there's this little Perpetu on my screen instead of a webcam. So that's what I made. I made this yesterday evening and today morning. I've been working on this for the last 2 days. And it's functional, but it's not perfect. And I want to like fix up the code, make it cleaner, make it nicer, and add in some features. I want to make it I want to move out more stuff into like variables so I can more easily customize how it works. I want to make it so that the width is aligned, or like so that like there's an option to align the two images either by centering them horizontally or by stretching the smaller one to be as big as the bigger one. I want to configure that as an option that can be done. Then I want to maybe do WebSockets. if I can, because right now I have to disarrange the window and then I have to window capture in OBS, and it's a pain in the ass. So I want to see if I can eliminate the need to do that with WebSockets, potentially. So I can just like run the code and it will just appear in my OBS. Like in the proper place and everything like that. I also want to just like make everything cleaner and maybe do some other stuff, we'll see. And like also fix some logic that I know to be faulty here. Anyways, let's walk through what I have done so far, like what the current thing that like already works on the base level, what it does. So we begin by importing all of our bullshit, then we init Pygame, which is something you have to do with Pygame. We use Pygame for most of the stuff here. We set a caption for the window, so I know the window title. We load image1.png and image2.png, which are these two. I also want to put this in a folder, so that's another thing we're going to do in a bit. With the screen height, which is how tall the window is. So the window right now is running here, so this is 900 pixels. So that defines that. Then you want to set the background color, so in this case it's blue, which we then, get rid of in our OBS. So that's what this does, red, green, blue, and then the opacity, alpha. Then we do height extra, so this is like, the height extra is like, if we go here, it's this space that's like above and below the actual image, or two images. So it's like the extra space that exists to like allow the animation to happen like this. So those two are that the height extra is that. So it's like now total window height is the image it's like the images plus 80. The total screen height is 900, so the images will add up to 820 in this case. We do like a downscaling approach here on the images to make them fit. Then we just like find the original like sizes. So we find the top width and height. So the top image, we find the height and the width of that, and then the bottom image, same thing. Then we calculate the combined height. So we take the screen height minus this extra height. So that is how much space we are allowing the images to take. So right now so that would be 820, as I mentioned before. And then we calculate the scale factor. This is a multiplication, like something we can use to multiply to do the downscaling properly. So we divide this height by the height of the images combined. This will get us like a scale of the ratio of the size between the height we need them to be and the height they are currently. And then we do image gap. This is just like an extra gap that we add between the images. In this case, it's actually negative, so we like make the gap smaller, and that's because my images are like, like they are not like flatly cut. It's cut like in a curve, so there's distance like between these 2 points here. So that's a problem. So we calculate the gap to reduce the gap by 213 in this case. Which is multiplied by scale factor because we downscale the image, and this way we also downscale the gap measurement accordingly. So if I change this to be like a different value, it will still align. So like right now, if I run this, it's still like 900, but even if I make it like, I don't know, 300, it will still align because we are doing the scale factor multiplication. So that's for all of the scaling. And if the image is like a flat vertical split, then it's a 0. Then you don't need an image gap, but in this case we do. Downscaling images is pretty simple. We take those original images, or their like width and height, and we multiply them by scale factor. Very simple. And then we actually like scale the images properly. So we take these new scaled widths that we want to have, and we like run a Pygame command to actually like transform the image to the new size. And then with the screen width, right now we are only setting it to top image width. I want to actually change this to like be whichever image is bigger. Then we remove the border. So there would be a window border, but as you can tell, there isn't a window border here, so it doesn't have like a title as my VS Code does, or VS Codium does. Yeah, it shows everything. Okay, good. Yeah, so there's a border here. We get rid of that, so it doesn't have border. That's so that you, like when you do window capture in OBS, you don't have to like crop out any borders, any titles, anything. It's just like, you just put in OBS, you put a filter to like remove the blue background color, and it just works. Like you don't need to like crop anything out, any mess like that. This SCR alpha thing is supposed to make it transparent on Windows, but we just actually removed that. I don't need that because I run Linux, it doesn't work anyway. No frame is what does the border removal. And we set size and everything else here. Then with a vertical offset, this allows us to like center the image. So like right now, you know, you can tell the image is in the middle of the window. So in this case, we do a calculation where we count that extra height minus the image gap. So we calculate like how much of the screen isn't taken up by the images themselves, and then we divide it by 2 to find the center point. So yeah, that's a calculation to find out how far can we like put the image to make it vertically centered. So now, no matter your window size, no matter image size, it will center vertically as it should, assuming your read still the same, because I haven't dealt with that yet. Then we set the positions. So we have we define this. So the first image starts off at the offset, and the second one starts off at that, plus then the height of that, and then plus the image gap, which we used before. And then we just set the positions, which start at 0, and then this one. Here we'll add in a horizontal offset later. Yeah, but that's like the fundamental positioning, I guess. And with that, we move on to the actual animation. So we first of all set the actual speed of animation. So the top image and bottom image, you can make them different speeds. So you can make this like, you know, you can make the bottom one like 0, and now it will like only move the top half on this one. On my actual stream one, it will still, you know, move both of them because that's running on the old code. But you can you can adjust the speeds and stuff independently here, or you can make this like 1, and you can see that like the bottom one moves way slower, but it still moves. So like you can adjust this a lot. Right now I just had them both at 6. I think it looks like nice and good and funny when it moves like both of them like this. So that's what we do. Then we set this thing called running true. So this is just, I think we actually don't. Oh yeah, this is just for some reason. I don't think we actually really need this, but I'm gonna keep it. It's just like a variable that says, hey, don't run it anymore when we quit the Pygame loop. ChatGPT made that. I don't know if this is needed or not. Then we have audio parameters, so we just set like chunk rate, the whatever, like, and threshold. This is the only thing that really matters here. These are just like processing wise, but this is important. The threshold is like how easy it to recognize my speech. So for example, if I make this like 1500, it will pick up things very easily and everything will make it go top. But if I make it to like 10,500, then wait, what the fuck? Okay, maybe it's because it's already running on the other server, because this is not supposed to happen. Like a threshold is there to. Okay, yeah, okay, no, that does work. It does work. So you can tell like, if I set threshold really high, it doesn't even recognize my speaking. Of course, this one still does. This one doesn't. It seems like a 10,000. It still like recognizes me somehow, but you can tell if I'm speaking a bit quieter, it's a bit less. But if I like go and make it way back to how it was, then it will actually recognize it way more. So like, it adjusts for the actual speech like difficulty. That's like it tells us how loud we need to be to make the speech effect happen, or an animation. Is my speech like okay as well? And like, I guess it is. I don't know, like it's whatever. Okay, we need to rename some variables here. What the fuck is a P supposed to be? Anyway, this is the actual audio. And then we set a stream of audio, so we, in this like audio object, we open like your microphone input effectively. So that's just your microphone input that is. And then we have a function here. I'm going to move this somewhere else as well, but it's the audio level. Like, it was before that it could crash in some cases. Like, if I had like a specific audio device here set and it wasn't my actual mic, then it would actually crash here. So I need to try accept here, and it will still fail in some specific cases. Namely, it will fail if you... What was the failing scenario here? Oh yeah, if you set an audio device that doesn't exist. But beyond that, like, it just like takes your default audio device, so it should be fine. And even if you don't have one, it works, so it's fine. I don't manage anything, so it should be okay. But this one does account for the scenario where it crashes, actually. But if it doesn't crash, which it shouldn't, we take like the actual stream, we take the audio, and we just like get the normal like volume level of that audio, or the norm whatever. This is ChatGPT generated logic, these two lines. So like, it takes the, what this do is to take the audio and they take the volume of the audio, and it returns that. And then we actually get into the loop. So this is what runs all the time. And in our event, so when something happens, is if it's a quit. So if we exit the application, we set the variable that runs this loop to start to false, so it doesn't keep running. Then we actually run this function to set the variable, so we get the current, like in this iteration, this loop runs like constantly, it runs like every frame. So like, you know, this level will be different all the time, so that it will update in that sense, and we just get the current audio level every time. And then we trigger the movement based on it. So if it's above the threshold, which we defined here, then, where is it? Then we set moving up to be true. The moving up variable, I'm going to rename that as well. But what that means is that when that like sets the animation to happen. So, you know, if you run this, moving up is when we are moving these away from each other. So when we, you know, so the moving up is when they move away, moving down, or like not moving up. We don't actually have a variable for it, but when it's not moving up, it's doing that, it's going back, and when it is moving up, it's like pushing them each other apart. So, you know, moving up is like speaking, and then moving down, not moving up or moving down is just like not speaking. So that's being when you quiet down. And to make it work, if they're moving up, so here's where the variables matter. So if it's still loud enough and they're moving up, then what we run here is that we first of all check that are we like above, are we like, the one here is the index of the position, and the position is like x, y. So the index 1 here means the y, it means the vertical orientation. And if the vertical orientation is above the target, it's above the like the target we define somewhere up here, right? Yeah. So it's the vertical offset, so it's like where it defaults to minus 30. So that's defining how far it can go. So the top is 40 pixels above the starting point, and the bottom image has its target at 20 below. So this will move to maximum of 40 pixels above it. This will move to the maximum of 20 below it. So that's the current like distance. That's why the top image is moving more and faster, because it has, or like more and slower, sorry, because it's moving further away. But yeah, that's basically what we are dealing with here. It's just like the distance. And by the way, it's like it's programming coordinates. So 0, 0 is actually up here. So if you are more in X direction, it will be like towards here. If you are more in Y, it actually is here. So up is negative Y, and bottom is positive Y. So that's why it's like, you know, why we are looking at above that, because that's actually the bottom. Or sorry, that's the bottom. That's the bottom. And if we are at the like, or wait, no, fuck. What am I? Yeah, if you're above that point, so if we are like below the maximum height of the top image, then we keep moving the top image up and we keep moving the bottom image down. But if we are already at the maximum point, we don't move them. If you're not moving up, so if you're meaning to go back, we again check that we are not at the threshold. So this time we check that we are like at the like that we are like below the maximum height. So we are below. So if we are already not at the bottom yet. So if you are not at the bottom yet, and then we, you know, move the top image down, we move the bottom image up, but only if they haven't reached the target, like, or sorry, the like default position. In this case, we check for the starting position of image one, not the target. Here we check the target, the like final line. Here we check for where they started from. So, you know, when it goes back to here, like it doesn't go past that, because otherwise it would go past it. And then we just fill out the background color of the background. I can also like not do that, but then it's a back screen and you can see that this one like doesn't get erased. So you want to fill it every time so that like the, you know, thing doesn't keep being turned over and over again. That's kind of important here. But that's what we're dealing with in terms of that. Then we do blitz, so this actually draws it. So here we just draw the images at their correct position. So that's how the animation happens. And then we just do a flip, which I assume actually works. So yeah, that actually caused the update to happen. I'm checking that everything works. That's again ChatGPT generated code. And then this says we kept the frame rate, but actually if I remove this, it ends up being really choppy. Like this looks really choppy. So I think we actually set the frame rate, but we don't cap it as such. We just set it like, we can also make it like 6, and then it moves really fucking badly. But 60 makes sense. It's what I stream at, so that makes it the same as my streaming frame rate makes sense to me. Then once the loop runs, so once we're no longer running, so when we quit, we stop this audio stream, we close the stream, we terminate the audio object, we quit the Pygame thing, and we exit the program systematically. So that's, you know, the proper process for exiting it. So that's where we are at. But now we can see a lot of like ChatGPT comments, ChatGPT variables. I also want to like make everything more readable, more usable, so we'll just like refactor everything. So I think I want to I want to think label this one image offset, and then we can define an image gap equals to 213. Image gap, here we go. Okay, so now we are actually have this in a more clear, easier location for that, and we just like call it here. Amount of pixels, bit Okay, whatever. I don't know how to explain this, so I'm just not going to. And then is any of this needing to be? Yeah, I think these are good to go. Like I have already kind of been refactoring this top part mostly. Yeah, screen width, and I want to like for now I just want to refactor everything, and then we can work on the functional improvements. The vertical offset, yeah, that's based on screen height, so that should be good to go. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we want to do like animation top distance, I guess. Top, like. Oh yeah, these are to be renamed. Rename. We can make it top IMG target. And BPM IMG target. Here we go. Okay. And then we just run. Let's see. How do we name this? Whatever. Top IMG range 40. Bottom IMG range equals 20. And then we just go here, we do top IMG range, bottom IMG range. Okay, so now it should work as it did before, but it should be more pretty visually. Yeah, okay, it is perfect, perfect. So it works as intended. Like maximum lowest allow like bottom limit or no maximum lowest maximum downward distance for bottom image. Okay, and maximum word for top image. Yeah, okay. Actually, we'll just move these to the variables themselves. We don't need to comment. We don't need to define them here, but we do want to like define them here, I think. I think it needs some clarifications, that's a bit complicated. Then where is the actual okay, and we do top IMG plus, and then we do TM EMG piece of shit, and that should be ready to go. They should all be ideally like, you know, calculated off of these variables to the very top. Like I don't want to do anything that's like is manually set. I mean, even like, you know, the extra height, I think I want to calculate based on the, or no, that I actually probably want to have because of how we used to define things. Or maybe, no, we can calculate this off the range, I think. So we can calculate off of the range, that should be fine. Because, like, we don't need to, like, define it manually. Okay, that's good, because then, like, it will scale according to image, and, like, I want the user to be able to set as few variables as possible. Okay, and now, we remove this comment. I don't like that. We'll comment on that in a bit, but I want to move the speed of the animation. Animation speed. Okay, perfect. And then we will actually like make this, it's a bit more clear. Okay, yeah, here we go. I think I can just do a maximum allowed movement of images. Okay, here we go. We might have to rework through the, okay, status of the loop. Okay, it seems like my main thing is still running as well. Good, good, good. And then set the loop to run. We can keep this. We can actually move this to top as well. Okay, let's do like... I guess I can like do, does this cause errors? It doesn't. Okay, then I can do double hashtags just like a sign off title. Program functionality. I can do like doubles as like a variable setter. Variables adjustment. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, good. Perfect, perfect. Now it's a bit more clearly like laid out and organized and everything like that. Then we can set the loop to, yeah, okay, that's good. Microphone input room. Yeah, that's set. Let's move this like all the way to the bottom. That should still run because it's Python. It does not run, okay. Does it require it to be defined above it? Or maybe it's because it's below the quit? Okay, so we do need it above the loop for some reason. I love programming. I mean, you could like import it and put it below, but I think it's better just have it here if it does that. Yep, we can keep it comment, I think that makes sense. Main animation run, actually, I think we move this below this, bam. That should still work. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, great. Because it makes more sense to have it like right above it. And then we check that while running. For event we quit, yeah. We don't need to define that. We don't need to comment on that. That's pretty self-explanatory. That's pretty self-explanatory as well. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's rename moving up to something else. Animation active. No, wait, I have an idea. Is speaking. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's more like indicative of what we're doing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And yeah, my existing will still run, so it's good that like I can run multiple instances. Scripting, yay. And if you're speaking, move images apart from each other until they utter up until the defined like maximum or within the set their respective movement ranges. Move images towards each other up until their starting positions. Here we go. Now it's clearly defined as well, or like described, documented, whatever you can call it. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Actually, for the images, yeah, update display is good. Not cap the frame rate, set the frame rate. Here we go. Whipping code. Okay, is there any other variables you need to move across or kind of start working on actually making shit better? I think we can start. Program setup. And then we run main loop. Main animation loop. We can remove that. Okay, so it's a whole category now. Okay, perfect. And we'll make this a category as well. Okay, great. Now let's see if you need to comment anything else, particularly in terms of this. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we get height. And then we combine it. And then the scale factor, we set the offset. We already document what the image gap is, so... But I'm adding like a scale image gap to match image scaling. Here we go, then we downscale the images, and we run all of this. Yeah, that makes sense. This we need to work on. That's the next thing we will work on actually, so. Yeah, remove border. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, yeah, I think this all makes sense now. Okay, perfect. Actually, I want to look at the variables as well. Actually, one quick thing we can do is we can move the images to here. Now we can actually do this. And this should just crash, yep, but we can just move. Roll image is only for editing, but I move it there as well for organization, and then let's rerun it. Okay, great. Let's see, I might probably to make it speaking images. Here we go. I think it makes sense to name it like, you know, in accordance with the thing it's writing. I probably want to put like other projects into different, like, have their images in separate folders entirely. Okay, here we go. Window. We can change the screen height to window height actually. But let's see. In pixels, I think that's good to clarify. We set this to window. Okay, perfect. Image gap. Yeah, that's good. And then where's the screen width? Yeah, so we want to actually change that to window. Window. Yeah, I think window is more clear to, you know, what we know. Pretty cool though. Like, it works, it always gets known. Now we can actually start making it work the way I want it to work, which is to... We'll need some more images, but I think I have an easy way of acquiring those. For now, let's work on the logic. In particular, I want to... Where do we define the height? Or width, sorry, yeah. No, it's right now, it's just only the top image width. But instead, can we run this in like a one-liner? Let me ask ChatGPT. So, in Python, how can I assign a variable to the bigger of two values? Oh yeah, you can do max. Yeah, okay, perfect. Max, top, img width, bottom, img width. Okay, perfect. Yeah, max is there. Yeah, I knew there was a function, but that now helps. Okay, now it works. Okay, great. So now if we make them different widths, they should, like, the window should scale properly. Images won't, but we'll get to that. So let's see how it behaves currently. So let's say we copy you. Okay, I want to rename you to like image 1, 2, and wait, no, you stay as you are. You will rename image 2 to PNG. Okay, now we just need to change our images here. And then we need to modify the actual images themselves. So we can go documents, trim stuff. Here we go, okay. Then we open this with GIMP and we resize it. Resize one of them, we don't have to change both of them, okay. Scale image, here we go. We make this like 1,000 instead of that. Okay, perfect. Yo, just override it. Now this should be not good. So it's doesn't like fuck it scale up, but it does not center it, and it does not scale it. I mean, I think desirable is just scale the entire image to actually match the width. So I probably want a separate scale factor for the two of them, depending on the bigger image. So we actually want to unify them, or then we don't, but I want this to be like a definable thing. So let's first work on centering it, and then we can make that optional later. So Where do we set the vertical offset? That's what I... Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, so... horizontal offset equals to... you know what we do? Wait. Yeah, because we want to change the original scaling. So we can actually just, like... well, obviously we want to keep this as it is, but we want to define... here... yeah, so I want to define bigger width equals to max top the original and then original bottom image. Not the but a colon, comma. Oh, it's colon. Oh no, colon is no, it's comma. Colon is this thing. Anyways, that's that defined. So let's say you are renamed to top scale factor bottom scale factor. So we need the combined height to be matching. That's the tough part. It assumes them be the same width, but they are not, which is, or like, I mean, we have to count it from the combined height. Oh yeah, we can just do original BTM height. Oh no, we just handle them separately. So wait. I think, yeah, I think we can just like do it like this. So we define them by... does this make sense? Well, let's see what it does with that. Not proper, okay. Oh yeah, well, the good thing is we now have the means to test this. Oh yeah, we want this to be BTM, not bottom. That's the shirt way I'm using. Yeah, so clearly that's not correct. Maybe it's a divide would do that here. Would dividing do that here? No, dividing does not do it. Wait, let me figure this out. So the combined height is counted based on how high they should be. Wait. So that's like, it's currently adding them and it's calculating a common scale factor. That works if we do it evenly. Now why does this not... we need to move minus... Let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. Well, we can define this as the bottom one first, and then we can go into testing it. I don't like that it's like this. Well, the thing is, yeah, now it's like this, so. How do we do this? So the equation is that we want to have the combined. We need them to add up to that. So we just need to run. Well, you can calculate that on basis of the top scale factor, I think. Or the precise, we can calculate it on top of the Oh yeah, this is needed too. Well, that's a different issue for a different day. For now, I just want them to be centered, so. Or no, wait, I don't even want them to be. What am I doing? Oh, you're right, because it's. No, we want without scaling. I want to center it first. What the fuck am I doing? What was I doing? Top. Yeah, I mean, I think we do this, right? Yeah, okay, so we just... Bigger width equals to... What am I doing? Okay, a bigger width is equal to... No, we don't need to... Bigger width. Find the bigger image. Okay. Bigger image. And then we can just do equals to... Okay, so then we can do if image top img width is greater than btm img width. Wait, this needs to be renamed to btm. What the fuck? Here we go. You don't rename it? What is wrong with this? Where are we defining this? Oh, what are we doing? Why can't I rename it there? I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Why is the error preventing this? What does that have to do with renaming a variable? Why are you preventing me from doing my right back in the middle of doing something? Fuck's sake. Anyways, if top img. Wait, I have an idea. Wait, we need to rename this also. Top img y bottom img y. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's see. If, yeah, I think I have to do an if condition here still. Top img width is greater than the img width, then top img x is equal to what would the offset be? Whatever, let's define ourselves. Bigger width divided by oh yeah, we calculate the ratio between oh yeah, smaller width is just min this. Okay. Smaller width is min. Okay, and then we can just do minus smaller width divided by 2. Because now it's calculating the difference between them. That should be it. So we get the bigger one, we minus the, and that's the gap. img x 0, let img x equals to 0, and then we just reset it to this. And if it's the other way around, oh, sorry, let's keep the same order of operations, or same operation but change the order on which it's done. That and then we just do top img x and btm img x. Okay, great. Why is this bottom? Oh no, why? Why did I not refactor this already? Oh, I need to like manually look through everything in a second. Okay, that does not seem to work. Why is that? Oh, that's why. These are the other way around. Here we go. Let's retry this. Okay, seems like the centering now works. Yes. But okay, let's instead go back to here. Let's rescale this. Let's make this like 2K instead. Let's make this a bunch bigger. Let's try it that way. I want to try to see if it works both ways. Because right now we know it works in one way, but doesn't work the other way. Yeah, it does, okay. Right. So one of our options, let's call it that, works now. And we can just keep this code running in any case, but then we want to actually do the scaling. And I'm real bad at doing maths in my head. I'm just tired, and I'm bad at maths when I'm tired. I don't know. Anyways, we are continuing in our wonderful journey. But first, I need to use the bloody bathroom. Okay, audio skin detected. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now I'm thinking of how did this end up looking? Yeah, so I think this is the top one actually does get properly scaled. It's just that. So we don't actually change how the top scaling works. We need to change how the bottom scaling works so that it becomes the width of the main one. So what we want to do is instead of the combined height or whatever, let's see. So it essentially needs to be a consistent variable we can apply to make the width the same as for the top, which means what we can actually do, we kind of combine these with the images, and that should do it. So let's just kind of move this down here, because we can scale this bottom one off of the top ones. I think that's how to do it, like the best way. Okay, and then with the bottom scale factor, we just do, we move these up here. So I want it to be the division of the like we want it to match the width of the top one. So we can just do original BTM AMG width divided by top IMG width. Or well, probably the other way around, but like right now it's gonna make it bigger. Yeah, but we just need to change it around. Here we go. That I think would do it. Yeah. But wait. That fucks this up. So now we get to the offset part, which is not fun. Let's make the 0. No. Yeah, so that fucks with the, like, you know, it should still work if we make them the base images that are the same width. I think I removed, but I only changed top size, right? So I can just copy this. I think we are okay. I think if we make image2.png, I think it still behaves as it should. Yeah. Yes, if we're running the same size images, then, you know, then it's fine, but different size, that needs more adjustment. But I think we can make that work. Where is the definition of this? So we're not scaling it based on this difference in the top one. We probably need some kind of ratio between, or do we need the average, or what do we need? Let's try different equations. That's too much, as I would have figured. That's not going to work. Yep. Okay. Divided by. No. Wait. Maybe we can just count the average. I think there's a way to do it with Python as well, but let's just check if it works being done manually. No. Well, the average is not sufficient either. Ah. How do I deal with this? I'm going to ask ChatGPT, let's see if it can help me. The image offset is not accurate. Different scaling factors. How can I fix it? Fucking ChatGPT is with a reload every second time because it can't like just use the input button. Yeah. Yes. How do I do this? Just give me code. That doesn't do it though. Like. Wait. Yeah, so if I add in, extra. Oh wait, I might know why this is. Okay, we need to. Well, actually, I can just run it outside of this. Should be fine. No, it like this shouldn't affect how the code runs, but why is this a problem? I don't understand that. Like, where does this gap come from? Like, if I make this 0, it sure as hell works. As I would expect it to with 0. Like, or is the fundamental image gap I have up? I think it's the image gap because I'm counting it based on the full-sized bottom one. So let's open this with GIMP. Let's measure the. I think the distance. I think this is correct calculation indeed. It's just a wrong calculation. Actually, I think if we just do the bottom scale factor. Yeah. Because I counted based on the bottom one. Interesting. Okay. I mean, if we set the image gap based on the gap on the bottom one, it's fine. Like, as long as we set it based on the bottom one, value-wise. I mean, I calculate an average, but then we have to, like, also figure out an average, like, in terms of the actual image gap. Which is just mostly annoying. So, honestly, this one is also imperfect, though I think that's just because of the scaling. But if you adjust this, I don't think okay. But I think this is also not correct. Yeah. Like, I think it's correct at 13, but... Evidently. Let's say it's 18, and let's make this a whole bunch. Yeah, like... That's not the correct cutoff point. Now, if it's 13... No, what did I do? For some reason on the left here, is it misaligned? Okay, I'm going to try with image 1 and image 2. Is it because we changed the calculation? This should... Oh no, wait, it's not. I need to do this. Why is that not correct? Why? Why is this wrong now? What happened? I'm very confused now. Where are we calculating? Here, so let's make this top scale factor again. Let's see. No. What the fuck? Why are we changing? Why is it different now? What changed? Something changed. With this, maybe? No, it's not any different. What happened? What the fuck happened? What? Why is there a gap now? Bro, okay, let's go back all the way to when this wasn't even a thing I did. I'm just gonna go way back until I didn't even have the alter images. Because I don't know what this is doing. Like, that isn't a thing here. If guys are setting the X value here. Why is this an issue? Is it because of that? What is this? Why is it different? What? This shouldn't affect it. What are we doing? Why is this different? Is the X position incorrect? Is that it? Right, it should be 0. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm actually like struggling here. This is not correct. What the hell? Why is it not correct? The fuck? Wait a second, what the fuck? It's different from the one on stream. Like visually. There's just shit added to it. Did I fuck up something in GIMP? Is that it? I don't think I did. I really don't think I did. No, but like the original one is the same, so it can't be anything in GIMP. Wait, let's check what is the fucking sizing of this. 1569, yeah, it's the same resolution width. Wait, no, it's what? Wait. Did we lose out on resolution here? Why is it 1563? It should be 1569. That might explain why we're having problems with even the stock ones, because that's not the correct resolution. What the fuck? Okay, open with GIMP. We're opening the sheet with GIMP and we're adjusting it. Image, canvas size. It should be just a bit bigger. Okay, we're going to retry this. That could be why this is happening. Like, if you're assuming it has to do with the scaling logic. No, that's not relevant. I love this. I love that there's this random issue that appears out of literally fucking nothing. How does one fix this? Or wait, is it the image 2 that was too small? No, this was correct. That's not correct as well. Why is that? What does this have to do with anything? I don't understand this. This should be fine as 13. That should be fine. It's why is it not fine? It's the same code. It's the same code. Is the scaling wrong? What is wrong here? We don't scale, but even if you don't scale, the issue is there. What is the issue? Why is it behaving different even with the same code? It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh my god. No, this has to work. They're like this same fucking shit. We're going to reopen this shit. Maybe it's something about this has changed. I don't see why it would have, but we're going to check. Where's the calculation tool? Okay, here we go. It should be 212. Yeah, it is. So why are we still having an issue? With what are we having an issue? What is the problem even? I'm so confused. No, I'm not adjusting the offset. I think it's horizontally incorrect. I don't get why it's horizontally incorrect. I don't get why this is incorrect. I genuinely don't get it. Like, I can run the same code, it will have the same issue. I don't understand why. Like, look, it's running the top scale factor. It's running top scale factor here. It's all the same. Like, these are not... Like, it's not using the different thing. Why is it behaving different? It doesn't make sense. At all. It's the same code. Why is it different? They should be the same one. What are we doing? How can I fix this? It's the same code. It's literally the same fucking code. Why is it behaving differently suddenly? I'm so confused. It scales, sure, but why does it not behave? Why is it acting different? It's the same code. It's literally the same fucking code. Why is this... With the bottom scale factor and can't even scale. But the problem is, even without that, it's the same code and it doesn't run the same. What am I meant to do here? The scale factor here is wrong, that's fine. I get it, that's fine. But why is the same code breaking? Why is the same code breaking? It's the same code. Why does the same code behave differently? I don't understand. What is with this? These are the same images. With the same width. Everything about this is the same. Why are we behaving different? What are we doing? What is the issue with this fucking thing? Bruh. How can I solve an issue that's made up? Why is there like a pixel of a gap? That wasn't there. This is added in by nothing. It's different depending on what resolution. What is this gap? No, but it's not caused by the gap. It's horizontal. Why is horizontal different? What changed? Is it the center alignment that's a problem? Oh yeah, because it's not actually center. Okay, it's probably center alignment that's the problem. No, but that doesn't do anything. Like even if I turn it off, it still happens. Or do I have to cut my images again? I hate fucking code so much. I hate fucking code so much. What is the size of this image? We're going to export this. And we are going to do a fucking test with this. Oh look. It's the same shit. The same shit with this broke... Why? Why is it different? Why is it suddenly different? I didn't change any code. Okay, it's definitely caused by that thing, so... I think my thing is just flawed. That's easy enough to fix, but it's annoying. It means I have to fix my images from the scratch. This is annoying. I have to remake the entire things. Really don't want to. I really don't. It's a pain. It's a huge pain in the ass. Why are they? They should be the same resolution in the first place. Why are they different? No wonder it's causing issues. I have scaled my image. I have like done my images wrong. Wait, no, that's still having. Okay, I guess that's good enough, but what's the issue? Okay, this is a problem. This is genuinely a big fucking problem. How do we deal with this? I have to remake my entire image. Why? Why are they different? They shouldn't be different. They should have... Of course it's wrong now, I don't care. I'm going to edit this and we're really doing the entire fucking process because it's fucking broken piece of shit. Fucking ass. Look at what we're going to be doing here. Look, we have to go all the way, we have to reselect everything, we have to split everything again, we have to export everything again. We have to do every step of this again. Because the virtual images are broken. I didn't realize they were broken. Or rather, I broke one of them. That's the issue. I broke one of them. That's the only explanation I have here. I broke one of the images or the other at some point. I don't know why I broke them. I don't know. Something about it is broken. I don't like that at all. Is that the proper center of the... Okay, that seems to be good. Then we just go to add to the selection and we add in all of this. I don't need to make a new top one. I don't think we need to make a new bottom one, luckily, but I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Then we need a freeform select here because this bit is a bit... I want it to be removed from selection. Yep. No, wait, that's not a good spot. This should now be... And then we crop it selection. Then we do on something like this. Whoopsie. Now we do that. Okay, here we go. Image. Now it's the correct width. Export as image 1. And just replace that. This should fix it in theory. Wait, I need to... Wait a second. Why is it different? Why is it different? It's a correctly sized image. What is this? Oh wait, because we... Oh, I know. Wait, I know why. I know why. That's easy enough to fix. So we just need to go back. No, wait. No, what? What the fuck? No, wait. Okay, image, crop to selection. Control I, and then we do add to selection, and we just run this. Then we do image, crop to selection. This should do it here. Convert as image to .png. Okay, this should do it. Okay. Whether it will is an entirely different matter. Because, well. Okay. Is that correct? I think our scale factor might. Just a bit wrong. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Finally, we're getting something done. I think this is to be smaller now that we have. Well. What am I doing? Let's measure it. I have a tool for this shit. No, what are we doing? No, we did something. Wait, no, we want to define the top one. So it's 203 pixels, okay. Oh, we are way high still. Yep, this is one higher. Here we go. So we had problematic images. No, it's not absolutely perfect, but it's good enough. You can either do this or this, but this is the minimum, so. Now, admittedly, those two are different. They might not even work together. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace those. We are going to open up image 1 and image 2, and we're going to go open with GIMP. Let's just rescale you. And we're going to make it 2K. An example. File. Export as image 1. Okay, we're just going to deal with this. We're not going to deal with the other one, we're just going to deal with this. Okay, now we shouldn't need it for now. Image 2, bam. Yeah, it centers properly. That's great, that's one step. Other step is now the scaling part. We will actually try this time. Yep. ETM. Bam. Okay, now this works. Not the image is correct. It works. Having something wrong in not the code but the resources is the most frustrating thing ever, I swear to God. But oh well, here we are. I'll probably remake the image later with some better angles and stuff. Like, I don't actually like how this Pepechu looks compared to the one on stream, but evidently that one is more curved properly. This one isn't really curved properly with the cut, but it doesn't matter. Right now, it's all it needs to be, baby. It's all it needs to be. Woo! Okay. It does get a little bit broken in some cases, which seemingly can be fixed by making it 1 pixel more than it already was. Ooh, okay, so yeah. That making it 205 seems to have fixed it. Okay. Well, great, now we can figure this out a bit. Yeah. So now, whether we run image 1 or image 1.2 PNG, it will work perfectly as it should. Yeah. Alright. Well, evidently, I'm going to add in a note here as well for the gap. Should be measured on the bottom image. Yeah, okay, this is... Or measured from the bottom image. Okay, yeah. Well, that does that function, thank God. Now that works. Now to make that optional. So we want to scale fit equals to true scale this smaller which to match with your one, and then center it equals to true center it's smaller. There's no point in both of them being true, but I'm going to have them both be true, just, make this a disable one. No, actually, I'm going to make this false. Okay, so now if scale fit else GTM scale factor. Wait, we don't even need a separate scale factor. Wait a second. We can just make the scale factor rename symbol. We can just make the scale factor. We don't need a separate variable because we run our top calculations on it before we get to the bottom. That makes perfect sense to me. Okay. And now we don't have to run like extreme if, like unnecessary if conditions. Because now if we run false on this, it's as it was before. Like it's... And if it's true, then it scales. That's perfect. Yeah. We scale or we don't scale. Yeah. Okay, that's so good. Yes, we can scale it. On the Boolean, which is what I want to do. Yeah. Okay, now to make the center fit optional. Center fit and fit and yep, that should do that. So now if we set this to false, that should control whether the centering happens. It doesn't center, but if we make this true, then it does center. That is perfect. We don't need to bother with running that code if we are getting. Oh yeah, we finally did this particular step of the journey. Ooh. Now what else did I want to do? Might as well make this the base images though. Actually, let's make a version 2 of the second image. Open with... We are going to make you ridiculously big. 2000. As usual. Export as image to .png. Okay, now we should be able to test that out. We'll also make one where we just to like quickly test something. Oh wait, no, we have already tested with the bottom being smaller. No, that's fine then. That logic is safe, but yeah, so these are different to scale now, as you can tell. But if we were to make our center fit true, that should center them. It does, 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 it does. I'm working on this. You can see it on the stream, actually. The speaking character. What you're seeing on as my like webcam replacement is the version I made yesterday evening. now you're seeing me messing around with my current development stage. I have so far added in the ability to center if they're different sizes, and to also scale if they're different sizes. So if we set this variable true, it will scale the smaller image to fit the bigger image. So I'm making it more automated, more smooth to work with, stuff like that, for context on how this works. So right now it does that. It seems to be failing with the auto scaling in this instance, and I know why it does, which is fine. We can fix that. So let's see if this works as I expect. I need the measuring tool, and I just did something from like really the bottom of this. Wait, no, I want to take from here up until like here. Oh no, I need to, I don't like that I need to drag. I want to check that my distances are correct here. Okay, perfect. Is that correct? Oh wait, I think this is not the rescaled one. Wait a second. Image scale. Yeah, no, I think it's 2000 in the... Wait, we can just open up the correct file. Here we go, okay. This is the best approach. So we just go here, or no, we go here, and we need to recalculate. 259, okay. Then we set it to 260. That should allow this to work. Yeah. So, well, 261 would be correct here. It needs to be 2 pixels different, I think. But yeah, like that fixes it. So I'm testing with different sizes of things. That's why it's so weird. This is the correct, like, same sized images that you would optimally be using in the first place. But that's the current logic. And it seems to be working perfectly fine. And the top one should be the bigger image. But if it's not, then you can just adjust the gap accordingly. This is based on the bottom image. I use the scale factor for the bottom image down below. Now the question is, what do I want to do next? Is there anything missing? Right now I have the center fit and that done in booleans. I have refactored everything. Maybe like add in some like kind of... Oh yeah, one thing I want is add in the ability for it to rotate. So let's see. Pygame. Okay, so I'm just going to give it some of my code. Let's give it all of my code. In this case, I have an animation that rotates the image, moves an image, moves inches outward as if speaking. How can I make the top image also rotate a certain number of degrees? Fuck's sake, ChatGPT. I want to see like if it knows me some code. Okay, transform rotate. Okay, here. Where is the Range, yeah, okay. Animation rotation. Okay, let's see how this ends up working out, and then we'll actually paste in the code to make it work. Yeah, that makes sense. This is correct logic, I think. No, wait. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, I did something. I was in terminal, I think. I mean, I probably want to actually unify it with the other if, but... Or rather, I want to put it inside of the other if condition, probably. But let's see. How does this end up working out? Okay, this is not working at all. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not using it. Wait, whoops, I closed the window accidentally. Okay, let's reopen that. Whoopsie, we need to actually apply the rotation, where do we apply the... We need to set the rotation angle to be... Okay, yeah, okay, perfect. I'm just going to give it this and let's see what it does with it. We'll just see if this works or not. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't like it doing this, so I'm going to get rid of that, and then rotated and rotated. Like just there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, hi. Okay, that is not the correct form of rotation. Okay. Oh wait, no, I probably want to set it to that. Yeah. Okay. Rotated dot left. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, how does this? Kinda? Not really, but a bit. It's kind of working. Just a little bit. I don't really want it to go... I want it to like rotate a bit differently. I have ideas for how to extend that, but I need the point to... I need it to like rotate. Can I maybe do it bottom left? Okay, no. Well, that's not correct. No, that's not correct. How about bottom or top right? How does that end up being? Okay, well... How is it? Okay, that's where it, like... Okay, so that's like the center of it. And we're drawing it on the top left. of that. So we need to change how this thing works. How would I make that work? But that's just like repaint it there. Question is whether we can I'm going to ask if it can. It's rotating towards the. Wait, which way is it rotating? Okay, it's rotating right. Yeah. Okay. Right, based on the bottom left. On the top left. It can base the rotation the bottom left instead. I want to see if I can get it easily. I'm not sure how to do it. Possibly trouble. Okay, let's see what it does with this. Okay, so let's see how this ends up being. Okay, interesting. Well, that's quite fun. Yeah, okay. That's great, I guess. I don't know. It still like feels like it's spacing it too much on the top left. I really don't want it to be doing. I don't like that it's basing it on the top. I want it to be based on the top, like around there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so is this even any different from before? I think it is, but yeah. Not exactly what I needed. Yeah. I mean, with a lesser maximum angle, it might work. We make the maximum 5, and then we. Okay. That's not. Why are we rerunning? Okay, yeah, that's not ideal, but yeah. Anyway. I want to say that, yeah, this is okay-ish, maybe. Maybe it's okay. I'm not sure. Actually, I have a fun idea for the rotation. What if we make the rotation only if... Here we go, okay. So now we should be... Hello. Yeah, this is funny. It's stupid. It's not good, but it's like... Even if it shifted, I need it to rotate around the bottom left. Okay. Yes, how we need to make it the center. Okay, let's try this. Where is we remove that for now. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah, okay, well, okay, this is not perfect. I guess, I don't know. I guess that makes sense enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, this seems fair. This looks okay. And now we just need to make it less extreme, because okay, yeah. Okay, well, this is okay. And then we can just adjust it a bit. I want to make some fun effects to it, and I think it's moving too much right now. So I want to like allow it to be opposed sometimes. Okay. That's a problem. Yeah. Let's make the speed slower. Okay, this seems more like how it should go. Yeah, okay. This seems good. Yeah. Yeah. This is perfect. Okay, I'm going to reduce my range by a bunch. Okay, hi. Yeah, this is this is nice. This is good. I like it. This seems like it's a lot better now than it once was, but oh well. Also, let's see how it looks without that in the loop. So all we need to do is just move this other one, and let's see. Okay, yeah, yep. This makes sense. Enough, I guess. Yeah. Well, evidently, this is not necessarily good. I can make the max angle a lot bigger as well. Let's see. What if we make you 50? What if I allow you to do like crazy rotation? Ooh. Hello. Hello there. Or what if I just don't have a max? Like, I just make the max 360. Hello. Yeah, so we can now. This is funny. This is very funny. It can spin around. I'm not gonna keep it this way, obviously, but yeah, this is it should be pretty much good to go on mostly every account. Yeah, does it make sense? I think maybe it makes sense. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a matter of messing with these dynamics, but we could even like not have it go upward or downward at all and just have it literally just rotate. Like I can set it to. Oh fuck's sake, I forgot to kill it. Well, this is one option as well. Just have it like literally just you know, like we can make it just do this. It's still not rotating off of that. Whatever. This is okay enough, I guess. But I really wish it would use the bottom left as like the rotation point, not whatever this is. This is not the bottom left. Like the bottom left will make it rotate purely in a different direction than how it does now. So this is clearly not correct. Let me just like look at it myself. I want to make sure it actually. dot. I mean, it's easy if you just make the center equals and we want to put it on the left, on the top IMG X. Okay, let's see how this ends up behaving. Okay, that's not correct. I hate that it rotates around the center, because that's not really good. So we can't change what the center is, we can just change like what the other things are, which sucks. How would it have behaved with this one? I want to see how this would behave instead. So this one is like full on just around top left. The other one manages to at least like trick it a little bit. Still not perfect though. Like, look at it. It's imperfect by all accounts. What do I have the range defined as? Wait, the bottom one shouldn't be able to move. Why is the bottom one moving? What if we don't do the rotation thing? We just put top MG pos and we put scale top IMG. Okay. Does the top one still? Why does the bottom one move? Wait a second. What the fuck? This one shouldn't be moving. Like, a single bit. I think I know why. I think it's because of this, maybe? No, sorry. Because of this. Yeah, okay, now... How can this be handled properly? Because it needs to be set to be unequal to. Wait, why would that be the issue? What? This doesn't... I don't know why this does this, but I think I have to have it do that anyways, because, well, maybe I don't know. Let's see if this still works. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, it does actually seem to work now. Which is great. So it turns out that for some fucking reason fixes it. I don't know why, but eventually here we are. The range is functional. Oh yeah, the range is defined by that, that's why. Yeah, because that it still moves. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Fair enough. So now we can re-add that stuff in as well down. Okay, you know what we're going to do? we'll just like keep this around because I don't necessarily. I probably want to make it conditional if I do the whole, you know, rotation. The top. What would top do? Left. Okay. Well, that's not valid. So, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense, I guess. Not really. I wish it did. I wish it would just like, you know, move it. I don't understand why I can't set the rotation center to be. Like, I wish. Wait. Dot. Would the bottom left just like place it differently? I think it might, maybe. I don't know. Oh wait, that changes how it like anchors. Ooh, that's useful. Wait, so if I make it top right, then it... Because I can adjust that. Let's say top right. Okay, hey, so that's basically where the it anchors the left of this. But if I'm... So... First, I don't want it to go around that angle in the first place. That's a problem. It says it moves around the center, but it clearly doesn't. If it did, we would not be in this situation. It does not go around the center, and I don't understand why it pretends to. But if we calculate the... if we anchor it like this, like the center here is the top left, I guess. Or sorry. Yeah, we're anchoring it to... What if we were to anchor it to the center? Okay, so yeah, that anchors it there. And it does that still. I hate how... Why does it go to the fucking left? Can't the rotation go like, you know... Doesn't feel like rotating around the center. I'm sorry, it really doesn't. It really doesn't feel like rotating around the center. This feels like rotating around everything other than the center. The GPT might be wrong here. The key thing is I don't know how to deal with it. Yes, I really need to... Or like the image is... Like that is not rotating around the center. That's rotating against... Or like the image is rotating against center, sorry. But I need to adjust for that in the positioning somehow. Why does it have to do it around the center? Can't I rotate it like... I wish I could make this behave a bit different. Like, I need the rectangle here to be... different. Let's put it that way. But okay, stop. I am cheap. Let's see what it does like that. Okay, so that's the kind of rotation I would actually wish to see. It's just now we need to somehow change how it moves up, but that's the like type of rotation we're dealing with. It's correct here. Like, it's not, but it's more correct than it was before. Because we need to like anchor its ass to the I need its bottom left anchored to its bottom left. That's what I need to happen. Dot bottom left. So that should, in theory... Let's see how this behaves again. Okay, yeah, so that anchors it to... Now we just need to, I think... Okay, so now this that's not really okay, yeah, this is not the correct behavior here. We haven't defined the bottom left properly. So it just goes more to the left, which is not how we actually want it to. So yeah, we want that axe to be that. Okay. So maybe this will... No, I mean, it just makes it rotate that way again. So that's the same as just putting it on its own position, that is what that is. So makes sense. How can I make that reliant on the Okay. Wait, why are we rotating? I hate how it anchors itself. It's not, like, it's not around the center. This is not around the center, like, by any account. This rotation is happening straight around some other metric, like... Okay, how do I handle that? Wait, what if we minus equal that and plus equal? Okay, that's not correct either. Fuck, okay, well, that, well, evidently that is not working at all anymore. Okay, well, I'm gonna force to do this, but reverse direction. So we just need to do the otherwise reverse of this. Okay. Minus rotation angle. Let's see. No, then it just goes down. Why is it anchoring in the corners? Needed to. Why can't I configure what corner it anchor? Fuck. Oh well. Whatever. This is sufficient for. It's just I hate that it's. Why is it angled on the top left? Why is it? Why? Why do I have to anchor top left here? We're just in the middle of the bottom, but it's still not good enough. It's just not good enough. Like, look, it's still going. It's a bit less bad, I guess. Like, you know, if we make this go, it goes all the way. This one goes a lot less, but it's still like, you know, rotating around the top left, which I do not understand why this is a must. Okay. This is not correct. Okay, how do we make this be? How can I make this behave? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, well, it does seem to be having a better idea of where it is. So can we make this even smaller? Okay, well, we can, but it doesn't really fix anything. First, I can't adjust the position. Bottom left. This should just like be the same as before. Minus up mg height. Okay. Oh, sorry. Plus, yes, plus. Oh, sorry. That is the wrong place to put that, actually. I just realized. Here we go. That's why y-axis. Okay. Yeah, but that behaves as it shouldn't behave, so. Ah. So we're defining the middle of the bottom, I'm assuming, like the middle area here. We're defining that. So the question becomes, maybe we can define the bottom right to be stable, like bottom right. Like if we do this, maybe? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Yes, now this makes more sense. Okay, well, that is a much better, or rather more pleasant rotation that we don't want to really make happen to this degree, but we do want a rotation, and we got the rotations. I think I can be quite happy with that at the end of the day. But we'll find out time, because guess what? It's a bit messy, but it works now. And then we can just change the direction. We can make the direction inverse. So, like, I mean, it wouldn't work directly, but it's fine. For now, we work with this one. Then we just make this one, like, back to, like, 10, 20, whatever it was I had before. Okay, yeah, this is okay. Yep. We need to adjust the dimensions appropriately, but I think we can make that work. Let's make 200 extra height. Okay, now this height should be fine. And then we just need extra width. Width extra equals to 200. Okay. Oh yeah, we can just count. Width. Okay, let's keep it as it is for now. Equals to 200, let's say. We'll change it down the line. And then we want to... Where do we define the stuff we use in the... bigger width plus that is what we want to do. So... Window width equals to bigger width plus width extra. Okay, so we want to do a window width minus bigger horizontal offset, smaller horizontal offset. And then we want to make this window width minus bigger width, and then that will be smaller width. Okay. Small, big. Big. Small. Is equal to big. Okay, what we can do actually is okay, and then okay, I'm going to refactor this a bit messy, particularly in regards to this. So let's see, where do we define this? We're going to do some if else's, but so if yeah, because we don't want the max and min stuff really, because we're checking for this anyway, we might as well check for it here. Bigger img equals to top image. Big EMG and small IMG equals to PM. Bottom image, yeah. Okay, so then we just repeat this, except if BTM over top, then instead, and now it's suddenly bottom and top. And then we should get rid of these. We don't need those anymore. Actually, no. We do big img dot get Width. Small img. Width. Okay. Elif. Okay, then we can run an whatever. It doesn't matter which is big, which is small, so we can just run this, so we can unify the code. We can make it run for, like, if the same, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Actually, how do I do this? Fuck. Big. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we don't need all of this anyway. Do need this for literally anything. I have the image. Can I use it? No, this doesn't make any sense because of how I do the entire. So that doesn't make sense. We don't need that. Yeah, this makes more sense. Okay. Big. Small. BTM. Okay, here we go. Okay, that. Okay. Yeah. So these 200 probably isn't enough, but we can make this like 500. I don't know. That is causing an issue, which is weird. Okay. Is it scaling the width? No, that doesn't make any sense. 0. No, that's just the normal as width. That's not correct. Why is it? Let's see. Screen width, window width. Oh yeah, window width here. Window width. Bam. Okay, so it is not in fact centered. What the fuck? Is my center fit false? No, it's not. What the fuck? So now it centers, now that we have defined this. Question becomes, why does scale fit break it? Yeah, so scale fit breaks that entirely, and I don't know why. Why does it behave weirdly? Like, this doesn't affect that, so it doesn't make sense. Why is this behaving weird? Doesn't really make sense to me. Like, all we do is we define the bottom differently, but the top size should still be the same. Like, why does it work here but not scaling? Why does this, like, end up not working? To be clear, like, we can run false on both and it will be false on both. But, like, you know, like, we can do this. It doesn't make sense to do, but we can. I want to understand this why we are running into this. I need to check on the how. Small, big, small. Bigger width. I mean, like, that should just find this. Doesn't. Like, it should just find the correct width. Like, that's about the width. Okay, what if we just do this no matter what? For the big one. No, it's still... Are we running? Are we not running those? We are not running those. Why are we not running those? Oh, right. Okay, this makes sense, actually. We just make these both big horizontal offset from the get-go, and then we define the small ones separately accordingly. Okay, this should fix it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. If rotation enabled, we do this, else we do rotation. Now we need to define the factor for that. Equals to false. It's still rotating. Wait. Fuck, I did this wrong. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why this is confusing. Now, okay, so we just take this. We copy that all of that here. Then we take this, we copy that there. And then we also bring in top bottom picture, of course. Here we go. Now this variable should work. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then we can say it's true, and then it should run the rotation code instead. Finally. Okay, yeah, perfect. Anyways. Now I want the whole sizing thing to happen automatically instead of me manually defining, maximum things. I want it to, or rather I want the, like we don't have to manually define it. We can just create a safe amount, and then while the rotation will need extras, but that's fine. That's not something I can easily calculate, but actually it is something I can calculate, but not easily. So yeah. So what we can do is we can say that this is false for now. I want to first of all, we can just do a simple addition for the rotation. Addition for the rotation. Okay, so I want height extra to be window height plus equals to I'm just going to add this here, and then height extra is equal to top IMG range plus bottom IMG range. Here we go. And with that disabled, this should create a window that's just big enough to fit the actual movement. Yeah, okay, perfect. This seems to work just fine. We can also get rid of the scaled image. Okay. Yeah. Not interested in cheap viewers. Well, so now this should be generating a barely big enough one to allow all the movement to happen, but wait, are we not using height extra anywhere? For fuck's sake. The scale factors count for them. Interesting. 800. Let's see if this might be broken now. Oh no, it's not broken. It looks like there's a certain minimum space, I guess, that amounts to. I guess they are a bit cut off anyway, which is fine. Maybe it, like, by default makes enough space for animations, I don't know. It's a bit weird to me. But okay, then we can skip the manual value. If it's not necessary for the animations, then we don't need it at all. But evidently, it might also depend on the no. It might depend on the size as well. So let's make these like 50. Let's see how making that bigger affects it. Yeah, that's. Well, I think it like automatically moves things in accordance with the scaler or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is making it real big now. 500. Yeah, yeah, no, it does. So we will add in here top range plus bottom IMG range. Now, yeah, so that makes it actually. Oh yeah, this is like. Wait, are we running the wrong thing here? Oh right, that's what. Like, okay, now I get it. No, I get why that's okay. No, I remember my logic. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so that does that. So to do that, now that should no longer be possible. It's not. Good. I have an idea. Where are we using height extra? Okay, here we go. Now we can just have height extra be. Yeah, so that's currently 0, so that of course. Wait a second. Height extra. Ooh, yeah, okay. So I probably do, if we're using it again, then we probably want to have this inside here, yeah. Okay, well that's fine. That fixes that. Rotation. Rotation. Equals to 0. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Fair enough. Yeah. Anyway, we shall return these back to. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. And then we can enable rotation, and that will not automatically do anything, but it should give us some extra rotation space, like this. Yeah, okay, perfect. So then we make this rotation. Then we just add some extra. So let's say we want to add in 100 extra. And that should just allow it to work. Yeah, okay. Of course, you know, that doesn't account for the 200. Yeah, that does it. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Actually, we can make the image height bigger in this case. Can make it 1000 high. I think it makes sense to make it bigger, considering the higher width. Width extra doesn't need to be that big. We can make like 200. Here we go. Okay, this is perfect. Perfection. Well, it's not, but it's good enough, I guess. The question becomes how to handle the rotation. So We make it smaller and less, that makes it behave a little different, you know, in terms of the actual. I like this small little rotation like this. This is kind of cool. I like when it's only rotating very slightly. Yeah. I like that. This is great. Yep. Yep. This is looking great. Yeah, and that doesn't move anywhere. Okay, great. This should be usable now. Now we just change the direction. So can I just like, how can I effectively change the direction here? I don't think I can just change the angle to, you know, I think this will break things. Yeah, so rather, I want it to be like, oh wait, I have an idea. Python absolute value. I'm going to do absolute value based checks. Then it should work as negative. Is it not like part of my library? Well, if it isn't, then we can figure it out. So we just want to check that if abs rotation angle abs, we want to check for abs. Now it should, I mean, it's just going to format itself properly, but now it should work negatively. So yeah, now yeah, so this does actually work, kinda. Not really the way I want it to, but kinda. Like, you know, it can now rotate the other way. Which means we just need to adjust this here a little bit. The rotation kind, it's mostly this part. If yeah, that's fine. The rect itself is fine. If rotation angle is above 0, rotation angle is below 0, or is above 0, sorry, then we do that. If else we run the opposite of this. So left is equals to okay, but how would we do this? So in this case, we add in the length or the width of the image to the position itself. So in this case, we want it to be just that, right? Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so this should just work as intended. Rotation speed is -1. Okay, yeah, no, that's still going. much too far to left. Like if I keep my finger here, we can see it's kind of moving in other direction. Oh, I think I know how to deal with it, but let's see. They just need to run the blitz correctly. And then right. I think that's not correct. Evidently, we'll find out. Yeah, no, that is not functional at all. How do we make it not that? Actually, wait. I think it's actually just working straight up. Oh no, sorry. What the fuck? No, I think this does in fact work exactly as intended. It doesn't like shoot out the other way, which is, you know, how this should be. Oh, this is interesting. That is very fun. Yes, indeed, it goes this way. And now it goes this way. Yeah. Yay. Perfect, it rotates. Woohoo. And if it is false, it doesn't do any of that. It's cool. Yeah, now I know how to handle the negative ones. Let's actually make use of the different negative ones. In particular, I want to do a fun little program. Let's see. Okay, how about this? If an angle equals to 0, is equal to 0, then what we do is we set the rotation speed equals to minus rotation. This should be fun. This should be fun. Okay, hi there. Hi. Well, this is interesting, you know. It's a fun little thing here and there. Yeah. So yeah. We're testing out this thing kinda. And it's working out in an interesting way. Let's call it that. Okay, now Python random between two values. I could just do randint, but I want to figure out if there's just a way to just print up random between them directly. Guess that'll be nicer code. Okay. to specific values. Oh yeah, random the choice. Okay, yeah. So random the choice. I like the idea of doing this randomly. So just random it switches direction. That's more funny to me. It should be here. Okay, yeah. Random. Wait. What is it called? Reference choice? Random the choice. From random import. Yep, okay, so choice rotation angle and minus rotation. Wait, I have idea. Multiplies equals to minus 1, 1. Oh yeah, that is not correct spell. From random. Okay, hi. Yeah, so hi, 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 hi. Yes, it works. Now we can random switch direction. Hello. I'm working on this. So it's like you can see like my pre-made version already on the screen. That's like replacing webcam. So it's well this, which is speaking little image. So you take two images, you top and bottom, you combine them together, and you end up with this thing that responds and like follows your speech. It is a green screen of like blue color, and today I have so far added in this rotation thing is what I just did. So it randomly switches direction and rotates like this. Though I'm thinking of adjusting the values again, because I think it's looking a bit weird, but fundamentally the ability to do this is there. I don't even know if I want to keep this rotation thing, but if so, I think it would be funny to have it around, you know. As for the other stuff I have done, I have made auto scale images, so like you can put two different sizes of images. So if your top image is like smaller or bigger than your bottom image, then it will scale the other one to fit the same. These are all like optional controllable booleans that you can just turn off or on in the script. So like you can make it not scale. So for example, I have actually two different sized images. So if I put this one, that's a different sized version. And if I turn off the scale fit, I can actually make it not scale the image properly like this. So like, of course I want to scale it, but there's some features like this. It is not a unique idea by any account. I've seen this out on on the stream of a big streamer I watch, Doug. He has like exactly this, but I want to do it in my own way because it's interesting. And also because I want to like have my own features, like, you know, the rotation stuff and the scaling and all that. I don't know if his stuff has that or not. My stuff does, so. That being said, I do another boolean, which is rotation random equals to false. So we want to go here, and let's see, where is my random code? Did I remove my random code accidentally? No, I didn't. There's no way. Wait a second. Oh yeah, here we go. Rotation random and rotation angle is 0. Here we go. So now we shouldn't rotate randomly. It will just go in like one direction that you define. You can make it either direction, but in this case I want the random, so I'll just go and enable that, and it should do it on the boolean. The boolean should enable it. Yeah, it does. It does. Perfect. Okay, that's, I think, all the core shit built in. I do want to make this work with WebSockets as well, but that's for another day, I think. And also fine-tuning it, but that's for tomorrow probably. Or later today, I don't know, but probably not today. Realistically. The way I do it with the Pygame screen is, so right now it has this thing called with a blue background. Right now I have this other window running the old code that has the same thing. And in OBS, I have a window capture that just captures the window. And what you can do in OBS, you can do right-click on the source and do filters, and then you want such a good color key, and here you can define a custom color or a green, red, magenta, or blue. I just set blue, and I set the similarity to a high enough value, but it's not too high, but high enough that it doesn't like leave any edge marks. And then this will like get rid of the background. And then you can just like add that source on your scene to make it, you know, work all good. And the you just need to make sure the color key or like the background color of the Pygame window is different enough from your actual image that it doesn't like the color key doesn't like have the same color in it. That's the main thing you want to be considerate of, but it's pretty simple to do that with OBS. So that's one way of doing it. You just set the background color and then you make it work. One solution with some stuff is you can sometimes make a transparent background, but Pygame doesn't support that. So at least not on Linux. On Windows it might, but yeah, in my case I can't run it like with a transparent window. So you know, filters in OBS are how I achieved that end goal. Yeah, that being said, I'm probably not doing anything more with this today. My plan is to make it, because like right now it pretty much does everything I do. I just want to like fine-tune, you know, the range values and rotation values and shit like that. Like right now it feels a bit abrupt with the like rotation and going up and stuff. It feels a bit maybe fast. So I want to probably adjust that, but the fundamental thing should be working. Yeah, no, but you can emulate webcam. What I can do in I can do it through OBS. So through OBS, you can actually like go to a scene, and you can do start virtual camera, and that will like emulate webcam. So actually, like the best way to emulate webcam would be through OBS. So I could use this in like Google Meets or Teams meeting by using OBS to emulate the webcam of it. Right now, though, I don't really see why I would use it there. But yeah, it's not actually that complicated, and OBS has like good functions for doing that. OBS can actually do a lot, and like that's one of the things. I mean, it's a very simple thing, but the filters are pretty cool for. That's also how you would do a green screen, for example. So if you have a camera and a green screen behind you, you would use a similar color key or whatever to like make that transparent. Very not actually that unintuitive when you actually figure it out. But yeah, that should be it for today. Thanks for hopping in. I'll probably have another stream coming tomorrow, because I do want to make this work with OBS WebSockets to like make it so that when I start the program, it will automatically add it to OBS. So that's the next plan. Probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. But with that, thanks for watching and goodbye.